Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today I thought I'd go through what I found to be a really interesting update to the Magic Pixel titles on Steam. There's a contributor, a rising contributor, on the official Atgames Legends 4K fan page on Facebook. Her name is Osie O Conner, also known as Ominous Osie, on the leaderboards of the Atgames ecosystem. She posted a really cool Facebook post talking about update 91 for Zaccaria pinball tables. They did a whole bunch of changes and it's absolutely massive. I went through some of the changes and we're going to go through them here in a second and kind of show you some of what I've seen on Steam. I'm going to record it. I think the new artwork and everything is absolutely fantastic. So if you don't know what they're talking about, the patch notes for this is that they've added 13 new retro tables to the collection, free of charge. But they've also updated the graphics to 27 of the existing retro tables. Instead of having the original art like they had from the original ones that they remade, all of the remake tables have all been redone art-wise. They also did all the deluxe tables. All 13 of those have been completely revamped. And then they went through and redid all of the retro titles that they did as well from the 50s and 60s. So all in all, there's a lot of changes, some beautiful, beautiful artwork. They even redid the music on the Red Show Deluxe and Spooky Deluxe, which both had pretty bad music. Particularly Red Show had some grating, kind of like a ongoing riff of music that just got really annoying. I love the game, but that music was just terrible. They recognized that apparently, and they made the change, and I think it's a huge improvement. We'll go over that as well. But the artwork, I gotta say, is absolutely fantastic for these. So anyway, we're gonna go through that. We're also gonna get a preview. We've already looked at Space Shuttle Deluxe, and we also looked at Zancor Deluxe on one of my previous videos. They've also, in this patch, they released the ability to buy Black Belt Deluxe, which actually comes out for us in the Atgames system in April 24th. So we'll take a look at that as well. I'm way more excited for Battletoads and Killer Instinct because of this change. The artwork is absolutely fantastic. I think they're really listening to the fan base. And it's really been, I think they said in here, it's been like 2 years and 4 months or something like that since they've really done a major update to the Zaccaria pinball. So it sounds like they're back and they are ready to rock. 2025, if it wasn't already going to be a big year, is going to be even bigger now that Zaccaria is back on board. They have all kinds of new releases, talking about all the Primal Carnages that are coming out. There's some Atgames originals that are coming out, so we've got those. But Magic Pixel has all kinds of new deluxe tables, which I originally wasn't really excited about because they're existing IPs. But with new artwork, new music, I'm excited again. So they had my curiosity, now they have my attention. So to make that reference. So anyway, we're going to go through these titles next. Stick around. Alright, here we are on Zaccaria Pinball on Steam. Now, this is updated as of yesterday. We're going to go through these titles. I'll tell you what, of course, you've got the special offer if you don't already have the DLC pack with the retro titles. This is specifically the retro titles. It used to be 27, and they've added 13 more, so now you've got a grand total of 40. I think I did the math right on that. And I bought these on the Switch, but they've not been updated on the Switch as of yet, not the graphics. So, and obviously not on the Atgames ecosystem. So, we're going to go ahead and check these out. We're going to go back here. These are the deluxe tables first. So, these are the ones that had some significant changes. And so, let's just take a look at Red Show.
Red Show Deluxe.
We'll do, this one I'll actually do a quick gameplay video of too. But check out the fly cam on this thing, man. This is Red Show. Now these graphics used to be like watercolor. They are not at all. These are legit cool graphics, man. That is kind of what they were certainly imagining. Much more aesthetically pleasing. They got the same toys and stuff in the actual gameplay. The MGs have not changed, other than the updated graphics for those. But the actual form of the graphics have not changed. But look at those graphics. Is that not fantastic? I mean, absolutely beautiful. I think it really captures the vibe of the table a lot better. Dynamic lighting was already so good on these. So let's go do a quick demo of this. This is Red Show. gone is that grating music that they had on here. It was so bad. This has a nice little, kind of peppy little beat to it.
Come on!
Play, but turn it up a little bit.
2 million.
Oh.
Okay.
Now this is only going to go to 5
again.
million, so don't expect to get a lot of it, but. Man, I can tell you this is a significant improvement from what they had before. It still has the weird little beats from the different instruments and such, but those weren't so terrible. It was the overriding music that has changed. There's some slingshots there. Holy cow. So that is Red Show. So that is a fantastic artwork. I don't know who did these, but I really want to give credit to whoever did this artwork. Magic Pixel, please tell us who this is. They did such an incredible job for these. We'll go back now. Take a look at Sinistar next.
Sinistar Deluxe.
These are the deluxe tables, and these are one thing, but man, I could spend easily an hour going through these. But check out Sinistar. Look at this. This is so much better than it was. The artwork on these is so different, and they did such a nice job on the cabinets either. Now sadly, we won't see these in Atgames, if they in fact do bring them over, which I really hope that they do. If you want to sell tables, what a nice way to do this. I mean,
Spooky Deluxe.
To bump up the graphic fidelity like they did on these is really fantastic. Spooky's another one. This is another one that had some really kind of interesting graphics to it. The music wasn't the best. I think that they've updated this toy a little bit too. He looks a lot different to me. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look, but look at the graphics on this thing, man. I mean, just crazy. It's super awesome. This one we'll play a little bit of too, since it had a music update. And then the last one we'll show gameplay of is Black Belt Deluxe. Now again, the callouts are the same, from what I can tell. So audio, other than music, hasn't necessarily changed. And obviously the backdrop, back glass, and playfield graphics have changed.
Getting too scary?
There we go.
Combo!
And I know the voiceover work is not fantastic, but you never know.
Kickback.
They're continuing to listen to feedback, so you never know. It might get updated.
Bonus ×2. Revive the creature. Your task? Shoot the lock holes.
But anyway, fantastic, is it not? Like, I think these have just really upped the ante of what they're capable of. I think they've already had incredible graphics as far as dynamic lighting and such. I think they've done such a fantastic job with that. So this is just one more way to really show some of the
Black Belt
fidelity that they
Deluxe.
have. Black Belt Deluxe. Now I love the Black Belt remake that they did prior. So this one is really kind of important to me. I really like this one. It actually looks a lot like Ryu from Street Fighter 2. And you see all these Shurikens around, these ninja stars and such. It does have an extra playfield, so I know we're kind of jaded on some of that. I think I've only been up there one time so far. There is kind of a weird extra flipper in the middle there, but pretty cool. The back glass is pretty sweet. The cabinet, again, very well done. I mean, they're really killing it, man. So
step into the dojo, prove your strength.
The audio work on the remake was some of the best. And apparently they had the guy who did the music before that come back and do music for these newer tables. It's a Red Show update and get it. So, holy cow, I never...
The path to the black belt begins. Ready yourself.
I want to show a couple of these features. I'll let that ball die. down there. Look it up. I had never got 5,000 or 5 million points so fast on this thing. So, you can see the shrinkage actually spin when the ball comes past on the inlanes and stuff. I mean, that's a cool feature, right? It makes me really excited for Killer Instinct development. I think
Keep pushing
if you
forward.
played that yet? I know it just came out on the HD, so if you haven't played it yet, that's HD.
Ball is saved. Keep your balance.
For the 4K,
Bumper fight.
it's
Every
super
hit
great
counts.
game. It's easily a 9 for me on a scale of 1 to 10. It's a great game.
Ball 1 is locked. The first strike is secured.
They did a fantastic job on it. So that is Black Belt Deluxe. Like, I'm
Great
super
progress.
excited for this one. Lots of going on. I think the rule sets are even a lot more in depth than they have been on some of the other ones. I mean, they're much more intense. They're much more like the Sea of Thieves type of thing. So they got 9 different modes just as far as the stop bot targets. There's some side missions, first and second playfields, things like that. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. Very, very cool. Alright, let's go back up to Strike Deluxe.
Strike Deluxe.
And then, this is just the Deluxe tables, right? We haven't even talked about the other ones. So there's Strike Deluxe. Again, handsome people, right? More handsome people. Strike Deluxe is kind of a bowling theme. The theme was already pretty cool. Actually, it's actually pretty fun how you punch the ball into the stuff there. It's very cool. Universe Deluxe. Now this one's kind of crazy.
Deluxe.
Captain Zack and all that. I didn't think it looked particularly good back in the day. The toy's the same. He looks a little goofy, but the graphics are a lot better. You actually see what's like a villain there, kind of a villain. There's that on the back glass. And that again, there's some flicker there, which is kind of nice. The emotion with that. Natural history effect too. I wonder if it's green on the other side. No, it's not the same thing here. But so yeah, that one came quite a ways. Cool Champion. Some of these aren't as popular
Deluxe.
titles, even in the Deluxe ones. But you can see the graphic fidelity on these is so much better. They really kicked it up a notch. If you want to look at these more in depth, just pause the video. I know
House of
Diamonds pretty quick,
Diamonds
but there's a lot to get through,
Deluxe.
so I don't want this video to be too terribly long. Alright, so this is House of Diamonds. Now, House of Diamonds is a fun game. A lot of people like it, but the back glass graphics on this one was absolutely atrocious. They had 3 characters that looked like a jester, a knight, and a king up there before. In watercolor, they looked terrible. And yet they had this really cool castle feature. They had the jester up in the right-hand corner. This table looks so much better. And it's got a really cool combo system. You know, they got good side graphics. Again, we'll never see those in that game if they do in fact come over. But why wouldn't you? These tables are going to sell like hotcakes now. Robot. This one,
Deluxe.
I like the old robot design, so this one's maybe not as appealing to me, but it's different. It's very cool. You know, it's kind of a menacing robot feature. The game itself has always been pretty cool. A lot of playfields, a lot of extra flippers. I get it. It's not the center post. But man, I mean, they're legit. Combat Deluxe. This one was pretty straightforward before too. You had to ship
Deluxe.
But it's a nice update. Game's really fun. I actually like this one a lot. Never been to that uppermost playfield set at least, but pretty cool. Kind of a night theme, sunset kind of a theme. Pretty cool. Farfalla. Now Farfalla is one that,
Deluxe.
my daughters would really, really like. This is just really cool. It's a very busy playfield. I get it. There's 2 additional playfields down here, and there's actually 12 flippers for this machine. 12. There's 3 at the top there, 1 tucked underneath, 2 there, and then 6 along the bottom here. So it's absolutely insane looking at it that way. Look at the artwork. It's absolutely fantastic. Just beautiful, beautiful graphics. They did a really nice job on these. Space Shuttle. Now this one comes out
Deluxe.
I think it's next week, the 30th. So this one I wasn't particularly equally excited for because I really like the old ones, but they updated the graphics. These are the updated graphics for it. Really nice. It kind of goes with like a Challenger thing or Endeavor. Some of the spaceships here. You have, excuse me. So you got like a module up here, which is pretty neat. I mean, really cool stuff. Zaccaria Deluxe. We kind of did a deep dive on this one. This one actually looks so good. Obviously, this guy is very grizzled. Anyway, awesome beard, got the bandana, the snake, the spider. The spider kind of moves around a little bit when you get starts. That's pretty cool. And then of course the back glass. And that's gonna look fantastic on the 4K. Kind of a jungle theme. So, I mean, really fantastic titles. So those are the deluxe titles. We already looked at the Black Belt. Let's go over to the remakes. Now, these are the remakes, which were incredible titles in their own right. So, a couple of my favorites. Let's go to Shooting the Rapids.
Shooting the Rapids.
Everybody loved
Remake.
the artwork on the original one from the early 80s. This is equally fantastic. Look at the side artwork on this thing. The feathers is very, very cool. In the canoe. And then this back glass looks like it has like a Pocahontas type of theme. I mean, a cowboy. Just, my goodness, man. Beautiful graphics. The colors pop on these things. The dynamic lighting is so good. Jump over to, let's see.
Get ready for the rock.
Spooky.
Spooky Remake.
This is the remake of Spooky. So again, these were pretty good before with the older graphics, but look at this, has like a witch theme and some pumpkins. Really, really cool. That green versus the purple really pops. Obviously, that's kind of characteristic of witch colors. Very, very cool. Check this one out. This is Devil Riders.
Devil Riders.
Devil Riders,
Remake.
they changed the vibe on this one completely. It has more like a... I mean, look at this. It's like Harley Davidson kind of thing. Devil Riders Motorcycle Club. And look how changed that is. They've got skulls and they've got motorcycles are just super clean. They're not clean, they're dirty actually. You get the idea of the clean graphics. I mean, what a change of feel for that. The side graphics actually don't seem to match the artwork, which is a little goofy to me now that I look at it. But hey, what a difference, right? Jump over to this Hot Wheels one.
Hot Wheels
Hot
Remake.
Wheels had a good theme before too. The back glass is pretty cool. It just looks like a Ford Mustang from the 60s or 70s there. But this artwork is pretty cool. It looks like GT cars. I got a helmet. You've got this very attractive female here, just kind of adding to the appeal of the table. Again, kind of an old school theme to the cabinet itself. But man, they look so good. Do a couple more here. See, this is the Black Belt.
Black
This
Belt
is the
Remake.
This was one of my favorite titles on the HD cabinet. I don't know that they needed to do it to this one, but man, it looks so cool. They've got obviously white belts, black belts. You got some different outfits there. The size are still there, which I really like. Black belt, awesome theme, and man, they just look fantastic. Look at that, like the flying ninja kick, it's so great. Flying karate kick. Nautilus, one of my favorite titles. Remake. Very tough game, but this back glass looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that. I mean, it's so nice, right? I mean, very well done. And then you come down here, you still have the amazing characterization of the octopus talking to you and stuff like that. But then this artwork, wow. Dynamic lighting. Really cool theme on the side. Awesome table. I mean, I really hope that these come across. Future World, I thought looked pretty good.
Remake.
And I know we're flying through these, but look at Future World, man. I mean, they still have the Slurpee cup lids, which is I heard somebody when they were doing the review for this. I don't mind that. I think it's kind of cool. I think glass domes are going to be more and more with it as you go forward. Future world though, so you got the space theme, you got some spaceship. I don't know if these are. Some of them almost look like AI generated in some ways, but they're so good that I can't believe that these are
Time
they
Machine
have to be.
Remake.
Some of them are so well crafted in many ways, and they're very consistent across all of them. This Time Machine one, how cool is that? Dinosaurs and spaceships in the same back glass. You got some really cool stuff going on. Spaceships and dinosaurs, of course, across the way. They have what looks like a time vortex or something there in the middle. I mean, dinosaur graphics on the side. So, very cool. I just really blown away by these. They did such a nice job. Let's get Woods Queen.
Woods Queen Remake.
Woods Queen is supposed to be kind of like an Amazonian chick. And there she is in all her glory. You see the different lion, elephant, leopard, tiger themes going on. And then, of course, you have the back glass coming at you. Very cool. Covered most of the bigger ones. Maybe let's take a look at Tropical. Real quick.
Remake.
Tropical is another one that had an okay theme. It was very classic. Now it just has kind of the martini or the Mai Tai or whatever you call those. And then a character in a bikini. You got a handsome dude in the background. It's all ripped. It's an 8-pack. You can be very jealous. You got some flip-flops. A lot of the toys and the stuff were the same. Obviously, you still had the sunlit screen and the sunblock and stuff like that last time. Again, just some cool themes. Really cool artwork. Star God.
Star God Remake.
Had all kinds of really cool speech elements and stuff to it. Now this dragon intertwined around the sword looks incredible. Has kind of a dagger there. You still have the snake themes and stuff like that you had before. Upper back glass. And of course, look at that. I mean, how cool is that, right? Dragons will never get out of style, I'll tell you. Magic Castle actually surprised me.
Remake.
Very cool theme. Seems super simple, right? You just got a bat and a castle. You come down here and look what they did. They have like a vampire-ish type of character, like an Assassin's Creed character. And you got like maybe a red witch or some sort. Very cool, very vampire chick. Who knows? Awesome artwork. So those are the Pinball Champ.
Pinball Champ.
I went through all these last night, and I tell you what, they're all so good. I was just shocked. Again, you got a handsome fellow with a trophy. You got some girls that are celebrating these trophies and things like that. This Pinball Champ thing, I don't remember that being part of the old one. It has this nice big theme here. Maybe it was. I don't remember it. And then obviously pretty generic back glass to it, but hey, that is much more appealing than what we've seen in the past. So
Great. Now ride the big wheel.
all of these retro titles I do not have the ability to look at, but you can see, look at the themes in them.
Careful.
Very different, much more retro styled. They have kind of a sepia type of look to them.
Come on, boys.
Very excited to go back and look at some of these. I'm not a huge fan of the retro games themselves. There's a few good ones.
Let's see what you can do.
Man, this change is absolutely drastic. I can't say enough to the desire to go back, make sure that these titles are updated and fixed up, and they've just done a fantastic job. Like I said, I am so excited for the new titles now. We got all those Primal Carnage tables that there's been a couple leaks. I've seen a couple different images from maybe one or two of them. So they're out there if you look around. But man, they are so good. Winter Sports.
Winter Sports Remake.
If you don't already have Steam to go through these, you could go through it and just check it out for yourself. Excuse me again. Man, beautiful artwork. Really did such a fantastic job. They really, I know the games themselves haven't changed, but if you want to sell new titles, especially with the new price point, Space Shuttle, I think they're going to be $7 each for Space Shuttle Deluxe and Zancor Deluxe, Black Belt Deluxe, and as they continue to come down. We're gonna get into shooting rapids and stuff like that. So they're coming down the pipe.
Careful.
New titles. They just look so incredible, and I'm so excited for this. So, anyway, thanks for coming. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Go!
Good stuff.